continue our conversation with him again because we would like to know more and more about him.
Of course, let's invite our dear
Yes,
guest to the studio.
please. A very good morning, Mr. Abdul Karim.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good to have you.
Hi.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Good morning.
Please
Good to have you.
sit down, please. Welcome to our studio, sir. How are you?
Thank you very much. Good morning to you and good morning to your viewers, and thank you for
Yes.
having me back again.
Same here. So
Yes.
once again, can you please introduce to our viewers regarding about yourself?
Sure. My name is Abdul Karim Reha. I'm originally from Afghanistan. I've been living here in Uzbekistan for 2.5 years. That's about it.
That's a big amount of year,
Yeah.
big year.
Yeah.
And how is your first expression about Uzbekistan?
My first time coming here, obviously I arrived pretty late at night. I remember that. And with the moment I got out of the airport, the people were very kind. They were very sweet to me. So I got to my hotel. The next morning when I woke up, obviously I didn't know any language, anything. The first impression was absolutely amazing. The fresh air, the greenery, the cleanness of the city. So that was the first impression. I was very impressed with it.
Thank you
So-
very much. All the viewers, all the time, when we ask such kind of questions, how is your expression, they all the time, the first and foremost say that the Uzbek people are so kind and hospitable
really
and nice.
hospitable, yeah.
This is good
From the
compliment.
first day, they start appreciating us.
Yes,
You know?
this is huge appreciation.
That's a big achievement, I
Yes.
think, for our country.
Yeah.
And I think that the Afghan language is somehow, we have some kind of words,
Similar words.
the similar
Lots of-
with the Afghan, yeah?
Yeah, I think we have around 25% words
Similarities.
included in Uzbek. So even though when I was new to the country, I still knew few words that they were speaking. So I understand, like, let's say naan.
Naan,
If I was
yes.
hungry, I would say like naan, or I would say chai.
Chai,
It's the
yes.
same thing in Afghan
Khush
language
Ahmed,
as well.
khush gelibsiz.
Yeah,
Khush.
khush Ahmed,
Start with
khush.
khush.
So there were a lot of
Khushmazza, like
yes,
khushmazza,
khushmazza. They were like kind of a lot. Obviously, the pulao. We share the same thing. It's, I think, very common in Afghanistan as well. So that was quite easy to get myself feeded.
Another word we can say Osman. So this guy,
sure.
Osman. in
Dunya,
Uzbek.
Osman,
Dunya,
kitab.
yeah.
Dunya, kitab,
Kitab,
yeah.
there's so
Many
many
words are
words. So it made my life easier to survive here.
Yes,
Yeah, I like
in
that.
order to get rid of some kind of language barriers.
Yes,
as well.
absolutely. Yeah, it was easy.
And now, can you talk about your occupation, please? What do you do?
I have a hostel over here in Tashkent and a real estate company. So that's what I have, and I've been running it for two and a half since I got here, because I didn't really when I came here, I just got started with it. So I've been busy with that.
Okay.
So the hostel is in Tashkent, right?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
located in Tashkent.
Yes, cool. Yeah. What kind of
What is the unique
Yeah.
thing, especially
this
differs from other hostels? Because we have several kind of
Uniqueness,
hostels
yeah.
conducted not only for Uzbek entrepreneurs but also foreigners as well.
Thank you. That's a very good question, actually. Why my hostel is different? Why is it different is because I provide a private room for a price of a hostel a bunker bed. So this was the difference that I came up with a new idea that we're going to provide people privacy, private room with a toilet and shower, everything inside included, but with the price of a hostel bed. So that was something that we came up, and that of course requires a lot of investment and a lot of energy and creative ideas, that we had to reduce the space of the room and try to manage it and make it look more tidy. So that's a very uniqueness about our hostel, and plus we provide our guests a kitchen that they can use it for free of cost, and many other opportunities so that they can't find it in any other hostel.
how extraordinary?
Okay.
And how
For-
many staff? Sorry. And how many staff work in your hostel approximately?
At the hostel at this moment I have around 8 people working, including myself, because you have to be on your side of your business. That's about all.
Yeah.
What about cuisine? In your hostel?
What kind of meal are you focused on?
We don't actually provide any cuisine, but we do have a breakfast set, which is a go-to breakfast, or just you can pick it, which includes zaytun, I believe,
Olive, yeah.
and honey, and it's just small little packets in a one bouquet, packed and wrapped up in one plate, and you can just take it into your room or eat it, or you can take it with yourself in a train if you have an early morning train.
Are you a strict owner? Personal question.
Oh, no,
boss.
it's okay. That's a
Strict
good question.
boss, yes.
When it comes to business, yes, I am. But when it comes to like
Have
the
to
time,
be, eh? It must have.
you must be. When it comes to, let's say, we have a lunch break, then no, I'm not. Actually, I'm very friendly. I love my employees because they do an amazing job.
Yeah. Do you also cook?
Actually, I'm a very good chef.
What
That's
kind of
interesting.
meals do you cook? If it's not secret.
A lot of varieties because I traveled quite a lot in my life as a very young teenage boy. So that actually made me to learn to cook. So I can cook Afghan, obviously, and some Indian. And if you give me a chance, I can cook some Uzbek also, but not lahma though. But I
That's
might be
somehow
able to
tougher.
cook many other things like pasta, Italian, anything I can cook. Yeah.
Yes.
I actually don't cook it because out of responsibility. I like that I'm hungry. I cook it with passion because I love cooking, to be honest. I enjoy cooking
It's
it.
fantastic.
Perfect.
I find it
And
like
amazing
hobby.
and interesting.
Yes.
And in which one unique word can you describe the rebranding of your hostel? For example, if we take some kind of a good illustration of this, Starbucks. Starbucks describe themselves as a second place. For example, the person go to the work half during the day. Sometimes they will be most of his time will be work and home, and the third place is Starbucks in order to coffee.
So
take a
with
coffee.
the business, a lot of people they make a mistake when they create a business. It's like they put value a lot on ads.
Ads.
But the smartest way is to sell emotion. So what I would describe my hostel is like, in one word, I would say, home away from home, something like this.
Home away home.
Yeah, it's like, being away from your home, but still you feel like home when you arrive to my hostel. So
Yeah,
this is
make
how I
yourself
would describe it. So I will sell that as an emotion, that works
You will
better.
sell me emotion. Oh,
No, obviously not, but this is how a business works.
yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Abdul Karim Reha, you know that before starting, all businessmen, before starting any business, they have scarcity to create any workplace, right? Have you ever had such scarcity before opening your own hostel?
If I was scared of opening a business.
Yeah, perhaps will it be successful or not, or will I have failure like this?
Say, opening a business obviously comes with risk.
Yeah,
and
risk, yeah.
you have to be prepared for sacrifices. You have to be ready to make sacrifices. But you need to at the same time believe in yourself that you can do it. So obviously when I opened it, I knew that the risk comes along, so there is 78% of chances in every business that it will fall. But there is still, we have some 22-something% left. So that's where you grow and you work on those things to make it to 100% successful.
What are your top 5 advices to those who are just going to start their startup?
The first important thing will be create a plan. Know your business properly. You know your customer. Know your audience.
Who is your ideal customer?
My ideal customer, you mean from which country? Or my ideal customer is the one who stays longer to pay more.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Please continue the third.
So know your audience.
Yes.
Know the value of your market price. Research. This is important. Let's say you have a hostel in an area. You can't just put any price on it. You
Yeah.
have to play with it. When we say we play with it, you need to understand what are the others selling and how much they're selling. And you have to play with the price with every day. Let's say if my neighbor is playing, selling a room for $10, I would just
We'll
put
just reduce a little
$1.
tiny cost.
But this brings a shine into a customer's eyes, so they'll get attracted to $1 no change. Why? Because most of the customers that they come from a different country, and they always exchange the dollar into their own currency. So they find it too
Big
much.
difference.
Even the $1
Yeah.
sounds nothing, but when you calculate it, exchange it into, let's say, Uzbek sum, it will be 12,000
Higher.
sum,
Yeah.
right? So it makes, this is expensive, 12,000 sum. So this attracts the customer.
Yes, right. And also, I guess you just have your hostel in Tashkent, right? Are you going to increase the numbers of your hotels, perhaps in regions, in perhaps in regions of Uzbekistan, are you going to
Oh
enhance?
yeah, do you want to
Open,
other
branches.
branches?
Branches, yeah.
Yes, obviously I'm planning. There's one already under construction in Tashkent, and there's two more that we're planning to do. One in Samarkand and Bukhara, and there's one more that I'm thinking of to open somewhere on the mountains, like let's say the highest mountain peaks like let's say in Big Chimgan. We have a lot of expensive ones, hotels, but I want to come up with something cheap.
Affordable, yeah?
Affordable, but in a place that no one actually built it. Because most of the people, they go and they pitch the tent. It's not valuable, but I would, instead of carrying all those huge bag with a tent and everything, I will provide them a hostel, a space to sleep
Do
in.
you think, and do you think that location matters for any business? Location.
Yes,
Location
is important, but again, it depends on what sort of business you're opening. So obviously location, it helps a lot. You cannot bring, let's say, like a big franchise of fast food chain into a university area where there are a lot of students. You know, the students want something cheaper to survive. So yes, location is important for any business that you open.
Do you want to give your hostel's brand as a franchise in the future?
In the future probably, but at this moment, no.
Generally to tell, how came to your mind to open such kind of business or some kind of make a hostel? Did you do this in your own country as well?
No, I haven't. I had a different I was working in a different field, absolutely. But when I arrived here, obviously I was walking and I was exploring the country and the city, what sort of business will work. So the more I walked towards the center and towards the city, I saw there was a lot of tourists passing by, and I found it to be like, you know, Uzbekistan has, there's a big opportunity for opening a hostel. I saw many hotels and stuff, and I didn't have that time that much budget in my pocket to open a big hotel. So obviously I started from very 2 or 3 small little rooms, and now we have 16 rooms. So I expanded the entire place into 16 rooms, and now we can accommodate over 73 people.
Of course, before starting any kind of business, you have to see some kind of painful point of the society.
It's a normal.
You have to make unhappy your customers, and then you will sell your product. Just like that. Thank you.
Mr. Abdul Karim Reha, we wouldn't like to say goodbye to you because our conversation is really burning.
Thank you.
That's why we'd like to talk more and more, but the time is showing. So hopefully next time you will visit us again, right?
Looking forward to
that. Bright Studio, and you will be our guest again. So
when you open other branches in the regions or all around the world as well.
Thank you for
having me. We'd like to wish you all the best, happiness, prosperity, and a lot of inspirations.
Thank you very much, and wish you all a great day. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We wish you good health.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
Already Teddy viewers, Teddy spectators, viewers, and the people, especially who are watching us right now, I'm going to give again one more time quickly short remind that you are watching on English Club live stream on Foreign Languages TV channel.
Yes, and now I'd like to repeat the riddle. So
you want to repeat the
yes.
Of course, the first time.
Yes. So as in the United States. Yes, and U for the Great Britain. And what is M for Tashkent? Can you please tell the answer? So what is this?
Of course, our dear beloved ones, I'm going to repeat our phone numbers as fast as I can possible. The first number is 712-141765 and the next number is 712-141767. And right now we have again mesmerizing podcast page. Learn English with podcast, and this is consists of two intelligent boys,
Mr. Jawahirbek Tolibjanov
and Hikmatullah Said Turaev.
Please
Welcome and watch.
Yes.
Good morning, dear viewers. Today we have a great topic to discuss on the topic called the advantages and disadvantages of studying abroad. Today, me and my friend Hikmatullah try to clarify that very topic. Hikmatullah?
Yes, good morning everyone. As you said, we are talking about the pros of cons of the side of studying abroad, and I can safely say that it will be so beneficial for you, especially for the students who are in different minds about going to the other country for studying or not. So